Are once again to be a great nation, we must first be a good nation.
Yes.
Finally, I'd like to speak directly to the American people. I understand that I am but an interim president. I could never have been elected under the current system. I know I tried in 2000. And I'm unlikely to even finish out this term, partly because I have terminal cancer from Agent Orange, and partly because there are powerful interests with hundreds of billions of reasons for wanting me assassinated. By the way, if you ever hear that I have committed suicide by shooting myself in the back with a shotgun 3 times, you might want to be just a little bit suspicious.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll call you a conspiracy theorist, but be suspicious anyway. But you know, it won't matter. They can kill me, but they can't kill what we have started. It's too late for that now.
Yes.
My words, heard tonight by a few, will tomorrow reach many. Through the internet, the vision of the Patriots will spread across the land and around the globe. You, the American people, will not let it die.
That's right.
I'm unlikely to get there with you, but like Brother Martin, I have been to the mountaintop, and I have seen the promised land. What I have seen is an America in which every person, regardless of their race, creed, color, age, or sexual orientation, is valued and lives in dignity. Every person is cared for. Every person is free to choose his or her life partner. And every person is free to reach his or her full potential. It is an America in which every family can be supported by one wage earner with one job paying a living wage. It is an America in which single parents can freely choose to stay home to care for their children, or to work outside the home in the knowledge that their children are cared for in a safe and nurturing environment. It's an America in which health care is provided to all as a right. It's an America in which our youth spend 2 years in the American World Service Corps, perhaps serving in the Peace Corps or AmeriCorps or Habitat for Humanity or any one of many worthwhile organizations in exchange for their higher education. It's an America in which education is freely available to all, including whatever advanced education the person can successfully handle, and in which educators and teachers are highly valued and financially compensated accordingly.
Yeah.
It is an America in which policemen, nurses, poets, firefighters, teachers, and garbage collectors can afford a good house in a nice neighborhood and live in comfort, along with scientists and brain surgeons and CEOs and rock stars and basketball players. It is an America whose borders are secure, immigrants are legal, and workers are amply rewarded. It is an America in which faith is respected, culture is preserved, the arts are supported, and the Constitution is followed. It is an America that seeks not to be king of the hill, nor subservient to the World Trade Organization, but rather seeks to be a sovereign, responsible member of the family of nations. Nothing more and nothing less.
Yes.
An America that is free of the threat of terrorism because it is no longer feared and hated. An America that leads the world, not just with military might, but with its vision, its compassion, its democracy, its productivity, its freedom, its standard of living, its care for the global environment, its treatment of its own people, and its goodness. Above all, it is an America at peace with the world and with its own people. That's the America I have seen. The America our people deserve. The America you can build, and you don't need me to do it. Spread the word. Keep the dream alive. Drop your own pebbles in the pond and make some waves.
Yeah.
Never vote for any politician who takes money from corporations or lobbyists. Never elect a president who raises $100 million from special interests or who is the darling of the corporate media. If you can't find anyone worth voting for, run for office yourself.
Yeah.
Cleave to your sisters and brothers all across the political spectrum in demanding the basic reforms I have outlined tonight. And never settle for anything less than government of the people, by the people, and especially for the people. My old friend William Sloane Coffin used to say, and I know he didn't make it up, but he quoted it all the time. He said, "He who makes peaceful change impossible makes violent revolution inevitable." Now let us be thankful for our many blessings and pray that this, our inevitable second American Revolution, will continue to be a nonviolent one. Now it matters not It matters not if my presidency is real or fanciful. My part is done. It is finished. The rest is in your hands. The future and the dream itself depend on you. May God sustain you in your struggles and bless America through your actions. Power to the people and through the people. Thank you. We're going to institute a couple of new traditions tonight. This will be the first State of the Union address, followed by a question and answer period.